Hello agro lovers, agripreneurs and farm owners. Welcome back to your favorite agricultural and agribusiness YouTube channel. On today's episode, I want to talk about some crops that are very, very difficult to steal. You know, we have some crops that are prone to theft. We also have some crops that are easy to steal. So if you are somebody and you find yourself in a location whereby farm theft is a problem, you always have people around you in your farm location complaining about people coming to farm to steal their farm produce when it's time for harvesting. So in this video, I will be suggesting and I will be naming 2 or 3 crops that hardly will you find theft around these crops. Hardly will you hear that, okay, this is also farm, some people go there and thief this type of crop. It's not common, and people don't do it. So one of them, the number 1 crop I will be talking about is melon. Melon is a crop that hardly will you find people to go and thief it. And it's not because it's not valuable. It is very, very valuable in the market, but because it is kind of a whole lot of work. You cannot steal melon from somebody's farm and you just take it to market like that. It's not possible. And the process of making melon to be marketable, to be usable or storable, is a hell of work, and nobody wants to go through that stress, except as a farmer you have plan of doing melon, and you have the plan of already having it in mind that you will want to go through the process, because the process is a rigorous one. After 3 months of planting your melon, they will be ready for harvesting. You have to pack it first. You gather them together and you beat them. You have to beat them, like break them somehow. When you break them, you leave them on the farm for like a week or 2. Yeah, for like a week, and for them to be a kind of fermentation and some partial decomposition. Before you come back, you scoop it out, you take it to wash, and it smells a lot. So hardly will you find theft around melon farms. So it doesn't usually happen. So another crop that you will hardly find theft story about is cassava. Thief actually, as in rarely, they rarely go after cassava farm, if not village people, as in if not your village people that are after you. Normally on a normal day you will not see or hear about theft on a cassava farm, because it's also a hell lot of work. Harvesting cassava is not child's play. You need hefty men to come and pull it for you. You have to load it and take it to the market again. And selling cassava raw is not as profitable as turning it into finished product like gari and cassava flour and everything like that. So these are the 2 crops. This type of crop, if you find yourself in a kind of location whereby farm theft is very, very rampant, you can divert into any of this type of crop. Don't go for yam. Yam is also, they go after yam. You know, yam is more expensive than cassava. So that is that about the 2 crops that are not prone to theft. So the ones that are very, very highly prone to theft, I'll mention one of them, is pineapple. Pineapple is a very, very lovely, is a very, very profitable crop. As in, pineapple is highly profitable, but the major problem about pineapple is theft. Whenever it's time for harvesting, you can just get to your farm and you notice maybe half of your farm is gone. Some people have bring a truck to your farm and pack your pineapple. So if you are doing pineapple, if you are not doing it in a land that has security guard like a fence or anything, make sure you have a farm guard, because theft in pineapple is very, very rampant. So I think I've given you some OT, I've given you some hints, and you've gotten value from this video. If you actually got value from this video, kindly give it a like and share with your friends so that we can reach more audience. See you on the next one. Sheshe.